Well, hello folks, Butterbean is back. Today I'm going to do a video on another shotgun that I just recently purchased. Now for you guys that, you folks that actually subscribe to my channel, y'all probably thinking, wow, this guy's hung up on shotguns. Yeah, I am. I love shotguns. I think that they're practical. I think that you can have a lot of use for a shotgun, whether it's hunting, home defense, anything of that nature, and I think that you can get different types of shotguns for different applications. I've always been a guy that has owned pump shotguns. I'm big on pump shotguns, but I've also owned a lot of single shot shotguns and bolt action shotguns. But today I actually have my first semi-automatic. Now, I've been shooting shotguns for almost 50 years. I've been hunting with them. I shoot in competitions with them. But again, this is my first semi-automatic shotgun. So I've never owned one, and I really love the way this particular shotgun felt in my hand. I've looked at this shotgun about 3 weeks ago, and I hee-hawed around. I went back, I hee-hawed around, and I finally broke down about 2 days ago and decided I'd just go ahead and purchase this shotgun. Now it is a Turkish-made shotgun. It's not a high-end shotgun like a Mossberg or any of these other type of shotguns, Remingtons or anything like that. It's another Turkish-made shotgun, but it seems to perform fairly well. I've had a few little miscues with it. It ain't broke in at all. I've shot a couple shotgun shells out of it already, and I wanted to just kind of demonstrate to you guys how this shotgun shoots. But the big reason I wanted to do this video is in case somebody has actually run across one of these, they've pulled up YouTube and they wanted to find a video on it. You're only going to find one on this particular model, and that's about a 16 or 17 second video, and that's of this particular gentleman that's just showing a video of him shooting it. He don't review anything about the shotgun. He don't show any characteristics of it, and that's what I want to do today before I shoot it. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at this old shotgun. Again, it's an aftermarket. It is a Turkish-made shotgun, but it seems to be well made. So here it is. That's it right there, folks. Now I'm going to tell you what really turned me on. There were several characteristics about this shotgun that really turned me on. Number one, it feels really good in my hand. I mean, it really does. I've never owned a shotgun with a pistol grip. I just think that's really cool. Now, is this a tactical style shotgun? No, I wouldn't say it is. But I also wouldn't say it's a stock shotgun either. I would say it's kind of a hybrid, kind of in between. But then again, I'm no expert, so I really don't know. Another thing that really turned me on about this particular shotgun was the sights. I love that front sight. You can see the front sight here, but what really got my attention was this ghost ring sight. Now, I don't know if you can really see it. I'll try to angle it up. I don't think we're going to be able to get a really good view. But I tell you what, you can get on target with this thing really quick and really easy. I figured that part out. Excuse me. But anyhow, it has some features on it that I've had to get used to myself, because again, I'm a pump shotgun type of guy, or I'm a single shot shotgun type of guy, or a bolt action. This is my first semi-automatic, so it took me a while to learn some of these features on this particular shotgun here, okay? But after shooting about 2 5-round sets, I picked up on it pretty quick. Now, one thing I've learned about this shotgun, it does have a 20-inch barrel. You can see there. I've got shotguns with 18.5 or maybe 19 inches. I've got shotguns with 22 inches, 26, and 28 inches. So I've got them with different various barrel lengths. This in here, this particular model is a 20-inch barrel. Okay, a 20-inch barrel. It does have some gizmos you can attach to it. It's got the rails here. You can attach certain gizmos to it. You know, if you really want to turn it into something looking really fancy and invest some money in it. It's got a really nice pad back here. You can see it's got a really good recoil pad, and it does truly work. Because again, this is a 12 gauge shotgun. It's not a 20, it's not a 410, it's a 12 gauge. Now this particular model here is called Eternal. It is a Turkish-made shotgun imported to Newark, Ohio. Okay. Now, one thing I learned about this shotgun right off the bat is you do have a 5 shell capacity with 2 3/4 inch shotgun shells. But when you load up the tube here, you're only going to get 4 shotgun shells in it. Then you have to put one up into your chamber here, and then you can put another one into your tube. Now, the other shotguns that I have, the pump action shotguns, I've got a Stevens, I got a Turkish made shotgun, I've got a Charles Daly shotgun. You can get 5 in the tube, 1 in the chamber, so technically they hold 6 shells. This one here is only going to hold 5 2 3/4 inch shotgun shells. And I will demonstrate that here in just a second when we shoot off a couple of rounds, okay? But this is the shotgun itself. I'll flip it over. Got a neat little insignia here. It's got, looks like a knight with shining armor riding a horse. You can see from this side here, and I'm holding this camera, so that's one reason I can't let it go. I don't want the gun to flip off its barrel. But anyhow, again, the biggest reason I wanted to make this video is in case somebody is out here out there looking for one of these, or if they've run across one of these, but yet they kind of like me, they like to see a couple of reviews on it. There's only one review besides this review on this particular make and model of a shotgun. It's called, and you can actually type it in, LKCI, and type that model in, S12 ST, made by Eternal. And that video will come up. It's a 16, maybe a 17-second video of this gentleman shooting. It's a really good video, but he does not go over any of the characteristics of the shotgun, and that's what I wanted to do. Okay, now last thing I want to review on this shotgun before I load it up and shoot it is you do have the hookups for a strap, and I think that's important. Now, what am I going to use this shotgun for? Well, to be honest with you guys, I really don't know. I bought it because I just liked the way it looked. I liked the way it felt. And now I love the way it shoots, okay? Yes, I've had a couple of mishaps, and I may have a mishap or two when I shoot it here on camera. I've had 1 or 2 little old jams, but you got to remember, I haven't cleaned this shotgun whatsoever. I have not. All I've done is took it straight out of the box and brought it out here, okay? All right, without further ado, let me set my camera up real quick, and I will go ahead and load up, and I'll shoot 5 rounds at a can, just like I did the other day whenever I reviewed that last shotgun, and we'll take a look at the can. Okay, now the shells I'm going to be using today are these Federal Red Bolts. Now they're only rated at 1,200 feet per second. I did that for a reason. This is the lowest feet per second or lowest velocity shotgun shells that I have. I've got others that are 1,350 feet per second, but I'm kind of treating this like I would a semi-automatic pistol, especially a 22 pistol. Some of them are out there real picky and have to have high velocity. So I figured, well, if I got to jamming, it may be because it's just not enough force for that bolt to swing back and forth, okay? But it seems to be running real well with these particular shotgun shells. Now, I do have another box in there that's rated at 1,350 feet per second. I have no reason to open them up because it seems to be running these just fine, okay? All righty, well, let's load it up. Let me get my ears on, and I'm just going to shoot at that old can over there. I'm about 18, 20 yards away. The can's about halfway up on the berm, and I'm just going to cycle through it not really quick, but anyhow, I want you to see how it's ejecting. I want you to see how the bolt's slamming back and back in. Again, it may jam. It jammed up on me, I think, twice out of 20 shotgun shells so far. It's not broke in yet. And having said that, it has not been cleaned yet at all, okay? So bear with me. Let me get my ears on, get the gun, and we'll load it up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and load it up. Now, what I did want to show you, it loads up just like any other, like a pump action. So on this particular shotgun here, you only gonna load 4 in this tube, okay? And I'll show you why. There's 3. There's 4. Now watch this 5th one. This 5th one, these are 2 3/4 inch. But it only goes up about 3/4 of the way. That's as far. There's a stop there. It will not go up further. You can't force it. There's no sense in even trying. Just back it back out. It's the best thing to do is you're going to have to engage it. Okay? Go ahead and engage it. you'll hear it click, and then once you do that, you can throw one in. Make sure your safety is on. Okay, it does have a crossbolt safety here, a trigger safety. And then you can load this fish shotgun shell. Okay, just like that. All right, I'm gonna shoot that can. I've got a can about, again, 18 to 20 yards. I'm gonna shoot at that can, and then we'll go and get that can and just kind of see what the can looks like, okay? Again, it may jam, I don't know. But normally it'll cycle right through, okay? You're gonna have to hold it firm. Performs really well. Old gun shoots good. I love the way this shotgun shoots. I'm really glad I made this purchase. But I am going to take it, clean it. I'm not going to try to take these internals out. I don't think that's necessary to do that. I will take the barrel off and clean it up, oil it down really, really good. And I'm going to try to come out here and shoot a couple of boxes and really break this shotgun in, because I do have an idea of what I want to apply it to, okay? Now, here's what I've learned. This locks back just like a semi-automatic pistol. In order to disengage that, to get it back up, what I do is I just pull the bolt back just a little, press that button, and then let it go. And once I do that, I put my safety on, okay? It's unloaded, and the little old gun shoots good. Okay, so let's go over and take a look at that can, see what it looks like. Okay, we knocked that old can off the berm, and as you can see, we peppered it really, really well. But I love those sights. Those sights are really easy, man, and fast to get on target. In fact, it seems to be easier to get on target with that than it does the bead sight. Say like you're skeet shooting, trap shooting, maybe even dove hunting. It just seems like that gets on target really, really quick and really, really fast. It's very user-friendly is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I will come back and get those cans here in just a second. Now let's take a look at the shotgun shell, see what the penetration of the firing pin is. I've already checked this out several times. There's good penetration on the primer of the shotgun shells from the firing pin. I'll pull up 2 shells here. And as you can see right there, it's got a good deep penetration on the primer. So the firing pin is working really well. Here's another one right here. Really good and deep penetration. Okay, guys. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all taking the time to look at this video. If you're in the market for, say, a very budget-friendly semi-automatic shotgun like I was, you may want to take a look at one of these. They're very comfortable, and I'm sure you can probably get them in a longer barrel. I kind of like the short barrel. It's just very user-friendly, and I like this particular model shotgun in terms of being a semi-automatic because it seems to be really user-friendly to me in terms of the mechanics. The mechanics are not really fancy, they're just straightforward. Y'all have a good day. Hope to see y'all again soon. I want to make a couple of videos in the future of a couple of pistols that I've came across over the past 6 or 8 months. I think it'd be pretty cool to make a video of them. Other than that, God bless y'all. Take care of yourself, and Butterbean is out.